But since we on the topic of grape, which is a horrible topic to be on, especially going from Boosie to Mystical now to King Clout, Ray J. Ray J has said that he has come out the closet. I don't know if he's saying that uh seriously. I don't know if he's saying that jokingly. Um, but he has stated that he's out the closet and he is threatening Cameron, Mace, and Shyne back pockets, if you understand what I mean. He talking about when he see Cameron and or Mace or Shyne, he gonna take their back pockets and for them talking about his sister Brandy. Now, these allegations that Ray J is making, saying that he gonna do like take these guys back pockets and make them give him top is really, really wild. Like, um, you know what? I'm not gonna even play it because playing it, I don't even want to play it because he's talking so reckless. I mean, he's talking so reckless that I don't even need to get a strike or a flag or anything because he is talking, I mean, reckless. Like, I don't know what's up with Ray J. Um, but I did speak to uh people close to him. I won't say who. And I was telling the person that's close to Ray J that, Ray J gotta chill, right? And the reason I say that Ray J gotta chill is because I don't think that even if he was cloud chasing, I don't think that um he's taking his children in consideration, right? Because one, even though I find those threats to be harmless threats, I don't think that uh he's going to run up on these guys and strip them and do what he's alleging. Like, and what man is going to allow him to be a booty goon and do what he's alleging, right? Or what man is going to allow him to make them make him a lollipop, right? I don't especially out of those three. Like Cam ain't going for it, Mace ain't going for it, and Shine ain't going for it. Ain't none of them built to be letting nobody take their back pockets or uh letting another man make make him their lollipop, right? And I think, you know, if I had to bet money, I think all three of them in a fair one will beat the crap out of Ray J. You know what I'm saying? But for Ray J, I don't think that he's taking his kids in consideration. And this is why, I spoke to, people that's close to him. Um, One of them is my man Shorty Mac. Shout out to Shorty Mac. They got that West Side record out right now. Um, you know, I know Shorty Mac from Ray J. I know Rio from Ray J. Um, we all used to kick it back when I was at BET, and I used to let Ray J host shows um, while I was producing at BET. So, me and Shorty Mac and Rio, um, can't think of my other man name right now. He passed away. Um, Damn, what's his name? Man, we'll look it up. Damn, I can't even think it. Right. He Vici. Uh what's the producer name for Bone Thugs and Harmony? Um it's his son. But Vici, me, Vici, Rio, you know, Ray J, you know, we all used to be cool. We all used to hang out. Then Ray J, started drifting over to the the weird side of the industry that we wouldn't, participate in, none of us. And then he got all the way in over there and started hanging with the Diddies and, you know, that crowd and stuff. And none of us would hang out with none of those type of people because I guess y'all know why, right? Um, So me, Rio, Vici, Shorty Mac, we all remained cool, stayed cool, did music together and stuff. And that's when Shorty Mac was down with Ray J's label Knockout and stuff. So we just seen Ray J go from being one of the homies to start getting weird. And now today, we all on the phone together today in disbelief that, you know, how Ray J went all the way left. Like, you know, he got the agency now. He's running around with, transgenders. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. But, for him to sit there and say that, you know, a transgender is a real woman, is like he went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? Like you can support them, but come on, Nick, you know damn well a transgender is not a real woman. That's why they call it transgender, right? But to us, we all trying to figure out, what happened. What did Ray J see? What did Ray J do? What did them circles do to him to have him crashing and burning like he is right now? Because none of us can make light of it. Um, and to be honest, all of us, and I'm sure his family too, are worried about Ray J. Like he went all the way left. And now he's saying he's out the closet. And I can only think that for him to come out and say that he's out the closet, that somebody may have been threatening to out him. And before they were able to out him, he just came out and said it. Y'all, I'm out the closet. This what it is. I'm gonna make, these guys top me off. When I see these guys, I'm gonna take their back pockets and saying everything that falls under the umbrella uh of the alphabet gang. You know what I'm saying? And I personally just think that he really got in the circle of the circle. You know what I'm saying? And got to be around, you know, the Diddy's, the Jay Z's, the upper echelon of the industry, you know, and somewhere got in that circle or the dark side, right? Because I keep telling y'all can believe me or not, and I hope the day comes before I leave this earth that somebody in that circle, even though I know they can't break the oath, that will come out and tell the truth and uh, give light to what I've been telling y'all for the last 20 years that if you ain't playing in they reindeer games, you just gonna hit that glass ceiling. And the only way you breaking through that glass ceiling is succumbing to homosexuality or worshiping Lucifer, Satan, the devil, or whoever you want to call it, right? Because as you can see, even at the Oscars this year, Michael B. Jordan, he wins the Oscar for what? Playing a dark role, playing a satanic role. And who was the person that won Best Supporting Actress? The lady that played the dark satanic role in the Weapons movie, right? So as you can see, Hollywood gives trophies to those people that play the satanic roles or worship the devil or however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? But and a lot of people refer to sinners as the music industry. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen it, like that's how people view the music industry. You can either, you know, uh refuse the indecent proposal, or you could give into it and elevate to un, unbelievable heights, right? But something comes with that price, your soul. And like I said, if you look at, me, Shorty, Mac, Rio, all of us, like Ray J, we all came from the same level of success. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Mac was on Ray J's reality shows. He was on Moesha and all that stuff. He got a taste of some fame. You know what I'm saying? I got some taste of some fame. By the grace of God, I'm still relevant in this space right now without going there. But when we look at the homie, that nigga done blew through the roof, right? But now look at him. Look at what he's doing now. Look at the stuff that he's doing. Look at the stuff that he's saying. And I really feel like the brother's losing his mind and lost who he is because he don't take his sister in consideration. He don't take his mother and father in consideration. He don't take his kids in consideration with the antics that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, kids are cruel. His kids are little, just getting ready to go to school. You imagine with social media now, kids coming up to them like, "Oh, yeah, daddy said he gonna take Cameron's back pockets." Or I saw your daddy on social media, and he said he gonna make this guy uh he gonna be this guy's lollipop and make him get his lollipop below the belt, you know, like he not even considering his kids happen to grow up and be happen to do interviews when they get in their late teens, early 20s, 30s, and God, you don't know where their careers are going to take them or their lives going to take them. But they damn sure, as Ray J kids, when they get older, are going to be asking or be asked about all these goddamn weird ass things that Ray J's doing. You know, he got booty goons. He went from having booty goons to now he's the president. it ain't funny, but y'all remember when he talked about uh with Fab that he had booty goons, right? And now he's not he was not only the client, he's the president. He got the agency. And he don't care. He's just saying anything and he's doing anything. And it's he's hurting his family, bro. He's hurting his family, man. You know, and I don't think that he cares. All he cares about is clout. All he cares about is clout. But as I keep telling y'all, you know, this music industry or this entertainment industry will ruin you mentally, right? I would never help my family get into the entertainment business because you can reach a level of success, and if you cannot deal with uh people offering you cocaine, it happened to me, pills, it happened to me, uh trying to force homosexuality on me, it happened to me. Many, 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 many people I've seen that I came in the industry with have succumbed to it, to the drugs, the homosexuality, and you see the people uh that succumb to it and promote that lifestyle. They benefit. You know what I'm saying? They benefit. They get all the success, they get all the stardom, they get all the trophies, they get all the awards and stuff. But at the end of the day, you see some of them blow their brains out because they can't live what they did. A lot of them committed suicide. No names mentioned, but if you have an idea, you know who I'm talking about, you know. And I just feel like Ray J is cracking up, bro. He's cracking up. And who is there if his family can't get him to chill, then nobody could get him to chill. You know what I'm saying? You see the dude Whack 100, he was running around with Ray J, but and I feel like Whack is the type of person that could get him to chill. And he probably can't even get him to chill. So I just hope that it comes to a point before Ray J crash and burns that he start taking his kids in consideration and start thinking about they're getting older. And as they get older, they're gonna have to answer for his antics, which they probably not gonna even understand. You know what I'm saying? So from him going on platforms saying that he used to go buy butter for Suge and you know, booties was being taken in ways he can't explain and all this stuff. And, him denying uh being a homosexual to now saying that he's out of the closet. I just really feel like somebody was getting ready to out him. And before they could out him, he outed himself. Like, let me say it before, somebody else come and say it. And then if somebody else come and say it, he gonna be like, yo, I already said it. So, he Eminem'd him. He beat him to the punch. And now he's using Cameron, Mace, and Shyne as part of his campaign of coming out by making these accusations that what he's alleging to do to them, you know, as them potentially or allegedly being straight men. I don't know what they are, right? But I you got to say a prayer for Ray J. That's the only thing that I can say, man. And I pray for his family, Miss Sonia Norwood, his dad Willie Norwood, Brandy, his children, Princess Love, because they got to be worried about him, bro. The dude is spiraling out of control, and it's not even funny no more. Trying to get in the shower with Kai Sinat. He been Ray J been doing way too much lately, man. And it's not even funny no more. That's why I wouldn't even play the video because it's just like he needs prayer and he needs I don't even know if he needs a rehab. I don't know if it's substance abuse. I don't know if he needs rehab for social media, but he needs something. He definitely needs something, man. And I hate to see the dude that I first met Brandy in Ray J. Ray J probably was like 8 years old. It was like 95, 94, when she had the baby video. Because that's the video she was shooting in Times Square because my cousin did the choreography. That's when I first met her. And we was up in David Letterman's office up in Times Square. So that's how long I known Ray J. Way since he was a little kid. So to see him grow up to be like this, you know, I definitely got to give that credit to the entertainment industry. If you're not a strong mind and you don't know how to stay out of those circles, you know, it will happen to you. We seen other effects take place, like on the women that got caught up into all the facial implants and nose surgeries, the lips, the eyes, the cheeks, the breasts, the booties, the hips. Like the industry is a wicked place, bro. It's a wicked place. And if you not strong minded, you know what I'm saying? You will be you won't be the same person you came in. I know it's some people that they probably go to jail for 20 years, come home and see some of the people that they knew from the neighborhood that blew up in the industry and don't even recognize them. You know, so I just feel bad for Ray J, bro. I just feel bad for Ray J.